This is going to be a small section because there's only going to be 3 fights. War Draken versus this guy and the other right. I forgot his name. But both of them are golden versions of the character. They each destroy the character, right? I think they're corrupted. I don't know, but I do know that Kamen Rider is basically the inspiration for Power Rangers. Some people might prefer the Batman Who Laughs or Enderjack. But this one, seems to be better. They look oddly similar. But, dang, I should have done the Batman Who Laughs. But I chose this because it makes more sense than the Batman Who Laughs. Who I think wins? Definitely War Draken. Why? He defeated Tommy Oliver, who is really, really powerful. The connection, I already told you that connection, so that's out of the way. I already told you who I think would win. So the next battle is really, really gonna be nuts. And okay, it does make sense though. Next up is Lloyd versus Green Ranger Tommy Oliver. Okay, so both of them have a lot of similarities, even though I would put him up against Luke Skywalker. Both of them lead a team. Actually, both of them are on a team which have colors, and they each have dragons, something that represents Chinese history. And they each go to high school. Yeah, this is a very good fight dynamic. So who do I think wins? By looking at it, definitely Green Ranger. Tell me, I got ya, Lloyd. I've watched the Lego Ninjago series, the Lego Ninjago movie. I know a lot about him. I also know a lot about the Green Ranger to know that Lloyd wins this battle. There's one way that Lloyd can die, and that's if he loses his powers. Oh, and he also has a golden counterpart. What a coincidence! Next up is Blue Beetle versus Blue Ranger. I think I put this in my top 10 most wanted death battle video. Yeah, so go to that video just in case it is there. It's good about your understanding on the connections. I'm fixing to yell out the connections. Both of them are boys or teenagers. They both find an ancient artifact, and then after they find it, they instantly transform into a blue thing. I don't know, I came up with this fight one day, and I was like, this is the best fight I've ever made. But, I posted this on roosterteeth.com. Becoming versus Secret History Tales. Okay, so if I would have had a creepypasta section of my wheel video, this would be it. This has to be one of the most evenest fights on the list. Follow me, list down their similarities. Both of them are killer versions of childish characters, which have trying to kill someone who's really fast and blue in their universe. they eventually succeed. But not in a way that you might think. Okay, so that's their connections. So, I already told you this fight's pretty even. And Ben Chat, if you're watching, please just stay away from superpowered heroes for a bit. At least like 3 episodes. And then after that, you can go back to it. Like, you should do that every season. Okay, so this is basically an example of that. This would make for a nice Halloween special if it would happen. And plus, with there's something about Amy thing coming out. When Ben and Chad figure out about that, they're gonna find out, what's a good opponent for Secret History Tales? They're obviously gonna think, hey, Picamina from Creepypasta. And, oh my god, I know that they're not doing transitions anymore. I don't know why they're not doing transitions. It's just kind of weird to me. The winner is, I don't know. Next up is Mickey Mouse.avi versus Squidward is 41514. No, 4514. When you turn 4514 into letters, you know what you get. These two have a lot in common. Both of them are creepypasta characters based on children's characters which commit suicide on themselves after a tragic event. Mickey finding out that Minnie's cheating on him, and Squidward at the concert. Yeah. So, who do I think wins this matchup? Squidward. Like a drug and a gun. Which one is the fastest way to kill yourself? A gun. So if he got one good shot at Mickey, then yeah. Mickey is dead. So, the winner of this matchup is Squidward Suicide. Oh, and also I'm going to be talking about, like, rules. I'm going to go first. Next up is Sonic.exe versus Red. I don't know their connections, but, it's a most wanted creepypasta fight for some people. I found out that this existed when I searched up Sonic.exe Death Battle. Then I stumbled upon this. I watched the creepypasta video. It haunted me forever. Anyway, I don't know their connections, so I can't tell you their connections. Sorry. But I do know one thing, Sonic.exe wins thanks to speed, durability, but he's far less durable. He has speed, strength, experience in the bag. I don't know when the Godzilla game came out, but Sonic.exe is a literal demon possessing an evil Sonic corpse. Sonic.exe has proved to be far less durable than Sonic. The winner is Sonic.exe. Next up is Golden Freddy versus Herobrine. This matchup really hits me with, hey, a lot of connections, a lot of animation potential, and hey, it's hard to choose the winner. Okay, so this is another creepypasta matchup with another FNAF matchup. Okay, so both of them are lost in their code of the games. They both look like the main character, and they each take the form of the main character. And they try to attack the main protagonist, the Night Guard and Skeeve, or the player. It doesn't matter. So this one is pretty hard to choose a winner for, because both of them are in the code of the game, so they would have to delete their code. But I think Golden Freddy should win, thanks to the realization that he seems to be more creepy. The winner is Golden Freddy. Chucky versus Slappy, or Slappy versus Chucky, whatever you want to call it. Both of them are dolls from horror films, which lead their voodoo army, I think. I don't know, it's my guess. But I stumbled upon this matchup in a top 10 wanted video. So, who do I think wins this matchup? I don't know. I know a lot about Slappy. He's not really a horror blood character. He's more like a rated PG character horror. He has more like for kids, while Chucky's more for adults. That's their differences. Yeah, if this did happen, I would be so happy. Yes, I know that some people do prefer Leprechaun for Chucky, because both of them are short and supernatural. But I don't know, man. Slappy just seems to be a better opponent. The winner is Slappy. Next up is... Oh, come on, you saw this guy. Sorry, my allergies are kicking in. Jason Voorhees versus Michael Myers. Okay, so on the Grimm versus Big Boy Death Battle cast, which that battle makes absolutely no sense. I prefer Lord Death versus Grimm. Solier versus Cartoon Network. But he said, did you know that we're having a Death Battle aired on Halloween this month? The 13th episode of Death Battle is going to be launching on October 31st. Yeah. Imagine what fight that could be. I'm putting this on the list because, you know, SpongeBob versus Aquaman comes out today for firsts. And I hope this is next. I'm just putting it on here before 1 o'clock, because I'm not really sure. Next up is Freddy Krueger versus Pennywise. I refuse to call it Pennywise versus Freddy Krueger. I refuse to. Anyway, both of them attack kids in their towns. After they get defeated, they're not really defeated. I don't know. There's also the Spider Lady for Coraline for Pennywise. That's decent. Darn allergies. I'm very sorry. I'm really sorry about the allergies thing. Anyway, Freddy and Pennywise, I actually saw them fight in a multiverse match. Rapper the Rapper, or Rapper the Rapper, I don't know, versus Boyfriend. Oh, come on. Did you think that I'm going to be doing Gumball versus Boyfriend? No. Well, that's a kind of good battle. I've never thought of that before. So, both of these are, teenagers that go on a rapping journey. And, after that, they're pretty chill. I don't know their connections, but this is the best battle for both. And, this would be a nice fight if it would happen. This is not the best FNF. There's one more. If you want to find out what that is, you should check out my wheel video. Come back here. Then, yeah. Continue watching this video after you do that. Okay. I think the winner of this matchup is Boyfriend. He just seems to go through more. He's rapped against the literal demons. He's been inside of this video game, so he could travel into Rapper the Rapper's game. But like Sonic said, if you're not inside your own game and you die, you don't respawn. Game over. The winner is Boyfriend. Hey, after Boyfriend is Girlfriend. Penny Fitzgerald versus Girlfriend. So you might think, I didn't watch the real video. This is a trash matchup. Well, I'm here to tell you it's not a trash matchup. Both of them have a blue love interest, but their dads instantly reject that they have someone that is not in their kind, and they don't want them around their daughter. And after that, they unleash their inner monster to their blue love interest. Come on, Boyfriend. Yeah, this would be a nice fight. Penny Fitzgerald versus the Shapeshifter from Gravity Falls. It's meh. Also, Marlon Lee is so unfair. It's a dragon versus a red panda. I prefer Luca from Marlon Lee. Yeah. And I swear to God, do not do Hulk. Do not do Hulk for Marlon Lee. I swear to God, if they do that. Girlfriend has other matchups, but this just seems to be out of the bag and into the spotlight. I mean, it didn't exist before. The winner is I don't know. Hey, another battle on my wheel. After we literally talked about a battle on my wheel. If you want to find out their connections, but I don't know, look on my wheel video and who I think will win. Again, go to my wheel video. If you have seen that video, then you should know. And I won't spoil anything. Both of them are heroes that protect time and space. I don't know. But the preferred matchup for Lucina is Linky. Or Breath of the Wild Linky. That's actually a thing. Or Breath of the Wild Zelda. That makes more sense. Yeah, but Linky makes more sense. Or Link. Heroes that go through time and they actually have connections to each other. Sign me up for that. Well, I put this fight on the list. One, because Ben wants a Fire Emblem fight. And two, I don't like Roy versus Ryu is kind of a... it was kind of a meh. It's a meh slash bad. Trash matchup is Lucina versus Mulan. The winner is Lucina. Next up, we have Bayonetta versus Morgan. Okay. So, yeah, no, I prefer Morgan against Rouge. But no. Rouge is already going up against the Raccoon. Okay. So, Bayonetta and Morgan, they're both female witches. I think. I don't know. I've never played Darkstalkers or Bayonetta. Well, I have played Bayonetta in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. That's how I got introduced to her. I found out who she really is in Death Battle. Oh, Bayonetta vs. Dante was the very first Death Battle I've ever watched in my life. Well, it's not the first Death Battle I've watched. I watched Death Battle when it was in its 7th season. I remember watching Goro vs. Machamp, seeing every single enlightenment. Yeah. So, yeah. Next up is Samus Aran versus Master Chief. The winner of the last one is Bayonetta. Okay, so this matchup is the best for both. Some people want to see Master Chief versus Doomguy redone, but I heard from a video that it's a stomp in Doomguy's favor. Like, they could do specific versions like they did with Trunks versus Silver. Anyway, both of these people are alien hunters, which use guns to kill the aliens. But first they need armor. Has anyone noticed that their helmets look similar with the glass? Okay, so who do I think wins this matchup? Master Chief. He just seems to have more experience than Samus. Well, I can't quite say that. But the winner is Master Chief. Next up is Noelle versus Ace. Okay. So, where did I find this matchup? After seeing Ragna, I thought, hey, what's another BlazBlue matchup? Then I stumbled upon this. Noelle versus Aegis. The connections between them are both of them are robots that look like humans but are not robots. There are a lot of similarities. They're robots with a tie. This fight would have to start off with I don't know, them being friends when they're younger. Then after that, they kill someone. The winner is Noelle. Next up is, you know it, you love it, Metal Sonic versus Bass. This technically had happened to them before, but that's in Dr. Eggman versus Wily. That's not their own matchup. That doesn't count. But I just want to see a full-fledged fight of this. There's so many connections to this. Both of them were created by evil doctors, which have a blue rival, and they are hunting down that blue rival. And they each copy abilities just by staring. Like, I could go on and on. Like, I didn't come up with this matchup before. I think it existed ever since Dr. Eggman versus Wily. Well, yeah, Metal Sonic already fought Zero. Only if they would have known about this matchup. Yes, Zero is pretty good. Both of them are robots turned hero, created by an evil doctor to defeat a blue doctor. The winner of the last one is Metal Sonic. Next up is Scorpion versus Dante. I came up with this matchup one day. I thought, hey, Kratos versus Dante might get outshined by Azura versus Kratos. Then who would have trusted this fight? I don't know, the Juggernaut? Angry Tex. But please do not let him fight the Red Hulk. I prefer Red Hulk versus Blizzard. Why didn't I put that there? I don't know why. Let me just found the connection between these two. Both of them are demons from the underworld that both look like they are living. After that, they each get a weapon. But yeah, Dante also has Blade from Marvel. Yeah, I do like that matchup. I think that this one is gonna outshine it. Yes, Ghost Rider vs. Scorpion and Sans exists. For Scorpion versus Ghost Rider, it's fire. It's beams that after they make a devil, they use fire. That's it. Next up is the winner of the last one is Dante. Next up we have Archie Knuckles versus Garnet. Garnet, look at this. Wait, Archie doesn't count. Also video game Knuckles. Both of them are obsessed with punching. Both of them are in a team of 4, and they both like to punch. It would be a nice punch fight. But in the middle of the fight, you can have like a musical reference from Steven Universe the movie. Please, Death Battle, do an episode that has a musical. 20 minutes, 40 minutes, I don't care. A good one for that is the Disney Battle Royale. But anyway, I don't want why how do you look cut or sound cut? I'm saying that the winner is Garnet. He can infinitely regenerate. I mean, she can infinitely regenerate from every. So she would be able to basically live forever. Knuckles is only like 20 years old. I don't know, maybe like 18. The winner's gone. Movie Sonic vs. Detective Pikachu. This one should be obvious. Clear my throat out. Movie characters that are based on video game characters. After going on a quest, they each get lightning powers. And, I don't know, they have very, very good effects. Make them look real. I was excited for the Detective Pikachu live-action movie. Like, I like it when animals talk. And just, if I had that Pikachu, I would just hug it all day. If you haven't seen it yet, the Detective Pikachu movie or movie, yeah, I would pause the video, watch the movie, and come back here. Actually, watch both. Anyway, Pikachu loses his memory in that movie, and Sonic is new. The winner is Detective Pikachu. Some people might say movie Sonic, but I'd say Detective Pikachu. Mainly because I don't want Pikachu to die. Okay, fine, movie Sonic. Next up is Gru vs. Megamind, because this was originally an animated movie section. But that didn't work. I just decided to put all movies here, but not horror movies, because I already touched that. It has so many clues of it happening this season. Like Diabolical Invincible Me, the Megamind reference in Scarlet Witch vs. Zatanna. Yeah, so this is obviously gonna happen. The crew is taking interest in it. Both of them are heroes turned villains, but in their villainous career, they've been doing it ever since they were a little child. If they do the comics, then I don't know, Gru should win this matchup. Mainly because his weapons and his speed. Yes, I know some people think that Megamind wins, but I just think that Gru wins. Yeah. Oh, while watching Megamind, I noticed that it's basically a DC ripoff. But I wouldn't say ripoff, I would say inspired off of it. Like, Megamind is Brainiac. Next up is Willy versus Fleagle. Hey, a horror movie matchup. Why didn't you tell me about this? Well, because I wanted to put it here instead. So, both of them are FNAF inspired movies they're both meant for children's entertainment, but after turning evil, they go on a murderous rampage. After they fight, it doesn't end well. After getting a crowbar in his head, Willy still survived. He was fine. Willy got his head torn off. He was not okay. So Fleagle takes durability. Speed, Willy. Strength, Fleagle. Experience, Fleagle. I know, they're actually equal. So yeah. There's another matchup for Willy, which is Springtrap. Like, I like that matchup because it's Robot Killers back from the dead. But Springtrap has Junko. So yeah. Springtrap is already covered with the matchup. I think Fleagle wins. He has durability and intelligence. Tra-la-la, la-la-la-la, la-la. It better start off like that. Hey, let the ending be a reference to Banana Split in the movie. If I could start off with Fleagle coming in and Willie mistakes him for the janitor, and then that starts the fight. And please let this be live action. Please, the winner is Willie. Wait, Fleagle. Dang it. Next up, we have Hero and Baymax versus Buck and Toothless. Yeah, I said Buck. Like you know, $1. $1 equals $1. That's what it is. That's what it is. Next up. Oh, I already said next up. Dang it. So, yeah. This is the last battle on the list, I think. But I don't think they're connections because both of them are teenagers that find a partner, and that's it. This fight is pretty even. I see it going either way, but I see Baymax winning most of the time. Okay, so my preferred matchup for Baymax is Bobbert from The Amazing World of Gumball. I would make a thumbnail for that. But I am going to make a video with the original ideas in it. Yeah, so the winner of this is Hero and Baymax because they have better technology and overall experience and speed. Oh, speed is a factor that everyone has to get to. We have to measure someone in speed, durability. The winner is Hero and Baymax. Next up, we have Shrek. This is the final battle on the list. Shrek versus Sully. Shrek versus Sully basically got outmatched by Sully versus Glamlock Freddy. I was about to put that one on the list until I found out that this still existed. With Sully fighting Glamlock Freddy, who would Shrek fight? That's what I'm interested about. I'm ready to see people's ideas. My ideal matchup is Wario, but Wario just seems too strong for someone like Shrek. Yeah. Let me list down their connections. Both of them are 2001 movies about monsters, and after they find a partner, they instantly become friends with them. Not instantly, more like after a few minutes in the movie. Since this is the final matchup, I'm gonna have to take this down serious. I'm gonna say that the winner is the monster with the fur, Sully. If he got one good slash at Shrek, that could end the... Hello everyone, I hope you enjoyed that video. And if you did, I will somehow make a part 3 of this video. But don't worry. After that, a Okay, today at 1 o'clock, I will see what the next matchup is, and I will predict it. But I will have to schedule it for Monday, tomorrow, because I don't want to spoil anything. Anyway, bye-bye, Death Battlers.